Alright, folks, we got a new spicy episode coming at you. Episode 2, we're going to be doing Retribution Recreates instead of Ridiculicious. I think I'm going to alternate the shows every other week. So this week, regular release. I'm going to try to get it out on Wednesday every week. I procrastinated really hard, so I'm filming and editing the same day. We're doing 54 Streets Gringo dip. It's a pepper jack queso, and it is bomb. I've made it a couple times, and I've gotten to the point where I'm comfortable making it without having to lean on the recipe. Let's go! Alright, we have some fresh ingredients, starting off with a pound of pepper jack cheese. We have our Parmesan. I'm actually using a 3-cheese blend of Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago. We have our pico de gallo. I chose the hot because I like my queso and salsa just a little bit extra spicy, and this queso is not particularly spicy. We have our cayenne pepper, and of course our milk and our whipping cream. These two ingredients are going to be what give us a liquid queso as opposed to it just being a solid. You can vary how much you want to use. I'm using half cup of whipping cream and a cup of milk. So now we're going to begin cutting our pepper jack cheese. We're going to cut it into cubes. Ideally, you want to make them as small as possible. I am wearing a glove because I accidentally cut myself and I could not get my finger to stop bleeding, so I'm wearing a glove. So now that we've got our cheese in a bowl, we want to coat those liberally with our cayenne and just kind of spread it out and make sure the cubes are separated, and add more cayenne as I did if you'd like. Now we'll want to add in our pico de gallo. I used about a cup of that. Get that well mixed in with the cheese and the cayenne, and be careful not to let those fly. Now we'll sprinkle in some of our Parmesan or 3-cheese blend, whichever you're using. Get a pot of about half full water boiling, and then we'll place our metal or glass bowl of ingredients onto the pot. Now the steam is actually going to cook the cheese. We do this because some of the fairer ingredients you can't really cook on direct heat. We're going to add in a half cup of whipping cream and 1 cup of milk. And we'll just want to stir this over time until it becomes a nice liquid mixture, making sure that there aren't any clumps. You don't want clumps in your queso. And the smaller you cut your cubes, the less chance of that happening is. And I was a little lazy. I could have cut them a little bit more finely, but it turned out just fine. You'll want to just stir for a couple of minutes. And we'll want to take that off the heat. And now it's time to add the cream spinach. You'll want to use about 5 ounces of that. and it's been taken off heat, and you'll just want to stir that in for a couple of minutes. And there you have it. The Gringo dip is complete. Grab some tortilla chips and enjoy. Thanks for tuning in. Drop a comment, like, subscribe. Definitely appreciate your support. Look forward to next week's video.